All right, so the Derrick Rose deliberations supposedly start today. The jury deliberations.
Jury, right.
Well, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen here?
There's a lot of women on the jury, and that shouldn't matter, but it does. And I followed it, and we're not in there. I don't see every word of testimony. But from what I've read, which is everything that's been printed, I don't think they come back with a verdict.
Judgment against them.
A judgment against those
I don't
guys.
think so either. And you know why? Because he had a very powerful witness who was a friend of the woman who's claiming to be a victim. And that woman recanted, I should say, everything that is Derrick Rose is being accused of. And what he's being accused of is a rape in this situation.
Correct.
And another woman basically going on the stand and basically saying that the woman who is accusing Derrick Rose of doing something is a flat-out liar.
Yeah, and that's her friend. So there's no disputing that.
I would think that would be. When I read that, and I've read a lot of this stuff.
Yep.
I read that. I can imagine if I were sitting in that courtroom and I was listening to that woman say what she was saying, I would be very, very hard to believe the accuser in this case.
Yeah, and obviously we'll see. There's a criminal case potentially based on how this ends.
But did you see that the police woman, I think, who was investigating the case was actually shot and killed?
I did see that. Yes, totally unrelated, of course. The defendant's attorney said about Derrick Rose and his two friends that they are sexual deviants, and this is a classic case of gang rape. They have no remorse. They're not apologetic. Then, of course, you have the other side.
Yep. The defense attorney, which
is equally as strong in support of Derrick Rose and his two defendants. And so
the whole thing is really, when you read it, it is just...
Their lawyer came out and said, this is not a real rape victim. This is a liar. The only reason we're here is because Derrick Rose has money and she wants some of it. So back and forth, back and forth. There's no dispute that the three men were in her apartment and had sex with her. No one disputes that. She doesn't either. And then her girlfriend came out and said she was brought in to kind of make it happen.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
So none of it's good. Even if they're not guilty, it's still ugly. But being guilty of rape and being guilty of having, 3-on-1 sex is
Yeah, I can't wait for him to put that Knicks uniform on so we can cheer him on, though.